Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today, ahead of their anticipated rematch, I'm here to rewatch and rescore the ever so controversial fight between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. I didn't make a video on their first fight, but I did think Beterbiev won a close but clear fight. I believe I had it 7-5, maybe even 8-4. And to be frank, I was genuinely shocked to find that people thought it was a controversial decision. I was perplexed, but I like to think that I'm an open-minded individual, so I said, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should go rewatch it and see if what I saw is actually what happened. But with all that being said, I'm going to get right into the first round. Now, I thought the first round was clearly Bivol's round. The speed advantage was very obvious here, both in the feet and hands department. Bivol established his jab right from the go. He was active with it, and his activity was very high in general. He landed a couple 1-2s, and he was sharp, super sharp, firing right after Beterbiev was done throwing. Beterbiev looked a lot slower compared to Bivol, but he looked as though that he's just taking his time and getting a feel of Bivol's temperament. But he did land a couple stab jabs to the body, as well as a flush overhand right to end the round. But before the bell rung, Bivol snuck in a 1-2 counter right after. That was an incredible exchange where you can see the levels of boxing on full display. You could tell from Bivol's face that he was shocked at how heavy the punch was, but he wore the shot well, you know what I mean? An easy round to score for Bivol. I feel Bivol's game plan showed from the first round, which is to keep the jab out there to score some points and to bait a return fire from Beterbiev. And once Beterbiev shoots back, you got to counter right away with 2 or 3 shots. You also got to, stay mobile and keep a tight defense. And I think he executed it perfectly in the first round. Now, in the second round, I thought Bivol's volume noticeably dropped. And I think it's a mixed bag. He was getting the nervous anxiety feeling out the way. He got that out the way in the first round. And I think that punch from Beterbiev, the overhand right, really did a number on him. It really told him that he can't just be throwing unnecessary punches out here. He has to be tight. His defense, he can't be lacking in that department. So in this round, he fought a little more passive, but he was still, fighting with stern intent. I thought Bivol clearly won the round. He landed a good few jabs, but nothing eye-catching from either men. Beterbiev was having a hard time cutting the ring off or finding any openings. So right now, I got Bivol 2 up. In the third round, Beterbiev started a lot stronger and quicker, and he was a lot busier. He definitely won the first minute of the round off activity alone. Bivol wasn't really throwing anything. I think it's because he feels how heavy Beterbiev's shots were, and he didn't think it was smart to get in a fight with him. But to open the second minute of the round, he landed a clean 1-2 down the middle, and Beterbiev's activity dwindled for about 30 seconds there, just lowered. Continued to move forward. He kept on shooting at Bivol's guard. He landed a few jabs and a nice right hook around Bivol's guard, but Bivol landed another clean straight right a few moments later. So they both did good in this round, but Bivol outlanded Beterbiev in this round, so he earns the round for me. It is now 3-0 Bivol. Now in the fourth round, Beterbiev is clearly picking up the pace. I feel Bivol is really feeling the pressure now, because each round he's not throwing as much as the last one. He's forced to put his high guard up as Beterbiev batters it and sticks to him like fly on shit. I'd say the most eye-catching shot in this round was Bivol's 1-2 in the first 45 seconds of the round, but the rest came from Beterbiev, and Beterbiev is making it a point now to not be slowed or deterred from Bivol's flush power shots. He's tanking those shots now and continuing to move forward as if nothing happened. I thought Beterbiev's ring generalship was on display here. His intense pressure had Bivol shelling up and constantly moving, and he also landed a flush right counter after Bivol threw a lazy jab. And, just to put a cap on it, he also ended the round very strong. Beterbiev finally wins his first round. It is now 3-1. The fifth round was a very, very close round. A great bounce back round for Bivol after getting bullied around in the fourth. He stood mano a mano and traded with Beterbiev to show him he ain't no punk. Both men did good work here. Of course, Beterbiev always with the pressure. He landed a few shots and ended the round well again, but I finally saw him go to the body and land flush. It was something I've been asking for him to do as I watched the fight. Even at first watch, I was like, why is he not touching the body? But that's irrelevant. That was a good shot. Now, it didn't hurt Bivol or anything of the sort, but it was still a very clean shot. However, I did think Bivol outlanded him in this round, and he also had the more eye-catching shots. So by default, I'm gonna have to give this very close round to Bivol. So now it's 4-1 Bivol. Round 6 was another swing round for me, where neither really landed anything eye-catching, anything flush, anything significant. I did see a couple clean counters from Bivol, and I saw a couple clean body shots from Beterbiev, but Beterbiev was far more active. And though Bivol's guard is very tight, you can see that Beterbiev is starting to blast through his guard. You can see his shots are penetrating Bivol's defense. So that, along with his activity and ring generalship, is the reason why I edged him this round. So after 6, I have it 4-2 in favor of Bivol. Now round 7 is another very close round, where I thought the first 2 minutes was very, very close. I may have favored Bivol slightly in those 2 minutes because he landed a clean counter right. But in the final minute, Bivol threw a 2-3 and landed the left hook. And he had Beterbiev take a couple steps back. Bivol thought he had Beterbiev hurt, so he followed up with a barrage where maybe a couple punches landed. He had Beterbiev on the ropes, but he threw one or two too many punches. He stayed in the pocket a little bit too long. Beterbiev is really not no punk. He's not gonna let you tee off on him. So while Bivol was pushing him in the ropes and he kept on shooting, Beterbiev shot with Bivol and he landed, and that had Bivol backpedaling. And then Beterbiev was now in the pursuit, and he landed a nice uppercut in between Bivol's guard, and he was pushing Bivol around the ring, had him on the ropes. A couple short shots got through Bivol's guard, which had his head popping up. And the final minute was so very decisively Beterbiev's. So in my eyes, he won the round. It is now 4-3 Bivol. Now round 8 to me was clearly Beterbiev's round. Not a lot of clean punches landed to the head from either man, but I saw Beterbiev land 2 or 3 clean to the body. And I think a jab penetrated Bivol's guard in the last 10 seconds of the round. They had an exchange in the final moments of the round, but I don't think anything landed from either man. Beterbiev round. I now have it dead even at 4-4. Round 9 was an awesome round for Bivol. It seems as though he found his second wind. He went back to the type of boxing he was doing in the first couple rounds. He picked up his activity, picked his shots better, and he didn't let Beterbiev walk him down. He used his legs to reset after he's done throwing a combination and to keep Beterbiev from closing the gap. Probably one of Bivol's best rounds, especially since the first. Bivol is once again up in my scorecard, 5-4. To round 10 we go, and honestly I thought round 10 was a clear Beterbiev round. I don't think Bivol did much of anything aside from landing a left hook in the final minute. 90% of the round he was walked down and muscled around. His high guard was getting pierced by Beterbiev's shots. Activity and ring generalship and even total landed punches favored Beterbiev in this round. So Beterbiev won this round for sure. It is now dead even again, 5-5. So after 10 rounds, I have it dead even at 5-5. Off to the championship rounds we go. Now in the first half of round 11, neither man did anything to separate themselves. Neither was doing anything to win the round. But in the back half of the round, Beterbiev kicked into gear. He just got busy. He pushed the pace. He pushed forward. The pressure was insane. He was stuck to Bivol, man. He was just beating on him the rest of the round. He went to the head. He went to the body. He went through the guard. He went around the guard. Bivol wasn't doing any favors to himself as he just stood there by the ropes with the high guard, which, it provides a target for Beterbiev. It was like he was a punching bag. He just got pushed around and didn't throw anything for, I swear, like a good 75 seconds. Straight 75 seconds. And because of that, Beterbiev now takes his very first lead of the fight, and he is now going to the final rounds up 6-5. Now the final round was another swing round for me. It was really, really close, where once again, like round 11, neither man did anything in the first half of the round. Beterbiev, again, like round 11, went up another gear and really started putting it on Bivol in the final minute. Bivol fought back this time, but the optics showed that he was still getting outdogged. You know what I mean? You could see Beterbiev, he just wanted it more. He was pressing the issue, and Bivol was really he was just trying not to lose. So for me, Beterbiev just won the final round. All right, so that's all 12 rounds of the fight. I just rewatched and rescored it, and the total is 115-113 for Beterbiev. He won 7-5. If I'm being honest, this time around, it was a much closer fight than I initially thought it was. At first watch, I think I scored an 8-4 for Beterbiev, but now I see 7-5. And honestly, I can even see a draw. But respectfully, I cannot see Bivol winning at all. I can't. He just got outworked, and the majority of the fight, the ring general was Artur Beterbiev. He did land the eye-catching shots. He landed more of those, but he didn't land enough of them to win the fight. In my opinion, as a volume pressure fighter in Bivol, you can't be walked down, muscled around, and outworked for 75% of the fight. Yes, you can have bigger moments in those 25%, but at the end of the day, you let your opponent tee off on you for minutes at a time. Minutes. Yeah, look, it was an amazing fight. The highest level of boxing you're going to get for sure. The two best of the division going at it in a high IQ fight with limited running, quote unquote, and clinching, just pure boxing. All right, so I want to know what you guys thought of the fight. Who do you think won? Am I tripping? Oh, let me know down in the comments below. I really want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I want to ask you guys to please leave a like and subscribe for more, because I'm dropping a breakdown prediction video soon on who's gonna win this rematch. So stay tuned for that. I'm also breaking down, the rest of the card. I think I already have Madrimov versus Ortiz out, so y'all check that out. And I want to know what you guys think of that as well. But yeah, that's all for me. Once again, I want to say thank you, and I hope you have a lovely day.